1, Launch a Business in 54 Hours. It's more of research. I don't know anybody that's launched one in that amount of time. This is the judging criteria. So this is a good outline for your startup if you have one that the judges used. They didn't show up till the third day. Idea for a startup would be to shrink the 54-hour startup weekend down to 1 day, so you could tie in a meeting or online Google Hangout of who's going to attend beforehand, and then do some work to meet the judges' criteria during the week. So you only have to meet on 1 day, maybe 8, 10, 12, possibly 14 hours in one venue for 1 day instead of a 3-day weekend. It gets kind of expensive. This event was $20 for your student, $100 for everybody else. I think there was about 60 people that attended. We could have easily had 100 more in the room. We had 3 or 4 times as much more food than we could have eaten. So hopefully we'll pack it out next year. There will be more people. Hopefully it'll be better advertised. Again, idea for a startup, if you know there is one, a 1-day startup, to get this down using a Google Hangout or Skype or something like that, online messaging to meet the criteria. If you want to pause this now, so that's where I'm going to hold that up. The judges' criteria, your startup, so hopefully you'll win. The number 1 prize was some time with a venture capitalist to, I think, an hour to raise funding. The second prize was time with a CPA, and there was also some local business leaders that worked with the city to raise funding for local businesses. You may be able to get access to that. Anyway, they also mentioned, which I haven't looked at these yet, a couple of tools, techstars.com to find a startup program near you, startupdigest.com, startupweek/startup. Somebody said they were going to try to do a youth edition of this event. Facebook/Startup Weekend Spartanburg. I think something called Wednesdays.com, or maybe it is on Wednesday. 1 Million Cups, something here local that they do every Wednesday. They give you an hour if you sign up in front of business leaders, but they kind of beat you up and beat up your idea to help refine it. So you could get live feedback and a podium. I think that they give you an hour time, and I think they're there for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, maybe longer on special days. That's at 8 a.m. on Wednesdays. I'm probably going to attend that. They have something called the Greenhouse USC. It's at the George USC School of Business, downtown Spartanburg. They have an internet marketing specialist. I met a awesome graphics design artist that comes up with logos and slogans and trademarkable symbols for your business. I think all that's provided by the school. And something called Atlas Local Greenville, where I think that is an incubator, startup, etc. There's one in Spartanburg, in Lyman at the Spartanburg Community College. I think it's an incubator. They give you a key, electronic key card, I think an email address. They have lockers, showers, couches, internet access, of course, a small kitchenette, a bathroom, and that's $150 a month. So you can go there to meet with your team to start up a business. So there was, I believe, if you count my pitches, which I'm not sure if you do, I'll try to find a link below. One of the ideas I had is, besides turning the startup weekend into a startup day, is something I call Mouthly, Make Your Teeth Happy. It's going to be, I'm probably going to do it through cratejoy.com, a kit where we sell you 4 toothbrushes for the year made out of bamboo with 3D nylon or cotton twisted bristles, 100% natural, maybe charcoal, maybe not. Different kinds of all natural toothpaste from all over the world that you can try, and running 2 toothbrushes. I'll explain what that means. Increasing your intelligence by using your offhand, and blending the toothpaste to disrupt the bacteria in your mouth. Also natural mouthwashes. We'll throw that in there as a kit, which hopefully we'll send it to you once a month. A natural tongue scraper once a year. The 4 toothbrushes once a year to keep your costs down shipping. And once a month, the a month's supply of natural toothpaste and mouthwash, and um, a tongue scraper made out of bamboo as well. So that way it's 100% recyclable. You can melt the nylon down, 3D print new ones, pop on the head, bury the toothbrush. It's grass that we made out of bamboo, so it'll be 100% natural. That's one I pitched, and or mouth.co, because they gave you a CO address. And the other one is a startup recycling project where it'll be a contest. I'll either do a FundMe or Kickstarter on this one as well, GoFundMe page, where once every 30 days, you pay $10 or $20 to be in the contest. We'll send you a pair of gloves, and the contest will be to see who can recycle the most. Make sure that you go at least once a day. You adopt a trash can instead of adopting a waste recycle bin instead of a highway, and make sure there's no fluids in there. You pour out your soft drinks, the melted ice out of the cups, and the soft drinks, so we don't have to pay to have instant recyclable fluids carried to the landfill. And I call that the Step Up Rainbow Recycling contest. So that's it for me. Try to get through this quick. There was one group there called To Go that was trying to come up with a way to carpool through an app for college students. I pitched an idea similar to this called Cabber.com, and there's one similar to it that you could probably use called Sam's Ride that you can license as an app. And there's another one that starts with an M. I think it's mojob.com or Mobar. And you can set up, it's a ride sharing app. You pay, I think, $6.49 a year, and basically promote it. It's like a private Uber group. They're going to have a problem probably getting repeat customers, according to one of the judges. Another startup that made it through that was pitched at the beginning to the end, there's 6 total, is Great.com. They want an app for grills. This already exists on Instant Pot. If you look at instantpot.com or on Amazon under Instant Pot, there's a pot with a app. You could probably modify that, and the technology already exists to go on a grill. Sorry. A Meat and Eat basically is what it says. It's a food tender app. They said they were going to pay. I think it's not a bad. It's a terrible idea to pay your users the first 100 to use the app, and they were going to have restaurants sponsor it. There's one similar to this called MeetMe.com. This technology already exists, or MeetMe app. You tell people what you're doing in an area, and basically they meet you. You can meet for food or play chess or role playing or whatever. The next one's this is interesting. A doctor pitched this one, an MD, called MeetRx. It's going to be a new app for stress reduction, collegiate connection to avoid burnout, isolation, and what is this? For doctors. I don't know if there's one similar like this that helps police de-stress in groups. Another one, the next one's called Club Sparrow. They're going to have a local venue, 500 plus people, but less than 1,500 for music. Is going to be an app. And the last one, this is the most interesting to me. I talked to these guys for a while. We're actually still working on this. They have me as an advisor. Credits More app. It's a financial management tool similar to Mint. They want to target payday lenders and change lenders, and move people from banks to credit unions and from payday loans to credit unions. That's about it. I gave you the tips. So that's my notes, and that's the Startup Weekend Spartanburg in a nutshell. Please like, subscribe, share. These will probably be posted on ID Tour. You can look me up on there. It's IDEA, TOR.com, all one word. It's an online business ThinkPad. You can keep your secret sauce secret on there and work with your group, find investors, all that kind of good stuff. Highly recommend it. I don't know of any other platform like it. I'm supposed to interview with the CEO a couple of days ago. Been busy, and they've rolled out some new tools. So if you're interested in startups, any of these ideas, please get in contact with me. If you got any ideas, like I said, I'm on there. It's the best way to reach me. And I think I'm number 725, or you can find me by my name, I guess, if you search. I don't know exactly how you'd find me on the site or through a search engine. Again, my name's Jason Bulsa, B-U-L-S-A, and good luck with your startups. It's the best way to change the world.